Good Tuesday, everyone. Nate Trollbaugh back with you today for another action-packed edition of the 5-Star News. We have a ton of things to get to today, so let's get the train a-rolling here with our first segment. We call it What's Up Heritage, and it's brought to you by Levi Wilson.
What's up, Heritage? I'm Levi Wilson. I'm here to bring you 3 big announcements, followed by this week's weather forecast. There will be a basketball game later today at Adairsville. JV girls will play at 4:30, varsity girls at 6, and varsity boys at 7:30. Come on down to support our Heritage basketball teams. Skills USA is selling candy cane grams for $1. Send a candy cane and a note to your favorite person at Heritage. They can be purchased in the upstairs lobby during lunch. SGA is holding a Christmas raffle. It's $1 per ticket, and all funds go straight to the Catoosa County Children's Fund. See an SGA representative to buy. Now onto this week's weather forecast. Tuesday we have a high of 66, a low of 38, and a 75% chance of rain. Wednesday we have a high of 46, a low of 29, and a 12% chance of rain. Thursday we have a high of 49, a low of 29, and a 4% chance of rain. Friday we have a high of 54, a low of 38, and a 4% chance of rain. And Saturday we have a high of 52, a low of 44, and a 52% chance of rain. Now onto the anchors for more news.
Thanks, Levi. Good stuff as always. Nate Trollbaugh here now, and I'm here to tell you about the big visit from the Georgia State School Superintendent Richard Woods yesterday. Woods was on campus to present the HHS Math Department, as well as 3 other in Catoosa County, a medal for being one of the top scorers in the entire state of Georgia for growth. Our cameras were at the celebration and have this report.
Our math teachers, you are the ones, guys, that have just gone above and beyond, and I'm so proud of you. And I love that this award that we are receiving is not just about achievement or growth, it's about both. The state is recognizing academic achievement in math and also progress.
At this time, I'm honored to welcome State Superintendent Richard Woods to present the 2024 Math Leader Awards.
Again, it's an honor to be with you today. It's the 4th stop of 4, so we appreciate that. Again, to the choir, amazing job. I am a firm believer in the fine arts, so again, supporting that. For me, this is the state championship for academics for our state. That is the weight that I bring with these banners and the charge that has with them. So last but not least, we have Heritage High School. And so for Heritage High School, you had an amazing growth in math last year of 17 points. So again, congratulations on that.
Man, so excited about having Superintendent Woods visit Heritage High School today. This is a big honor, not only for us, but as Catoosa County Schools. So very excited to have him here, here to honor our math department and our students who took the Algebra EOC, but not just our students, our teachers, and the hard work that they put into achievement last year.
Well, I'm very proud because it's just neat to be recognized and our students be recognized. We work hard, the students work hard, the teachers work hard, so very proud.
Well, today at Heritage, we're celebrating the great, amazing scores that we had in last year's milestones or end-of-course tests for Heritage. And so we're here celebrating not only Heritage, but also 3 other schools within the district for their math performance.
Really the best thing about his visit is the fact that we can come together, LFO, Heritage High School, Heritage Middle, and Ringgold Middle School, along with members of the county office. We can celebrate an accomplishment that's really even bigger than Heritage High School, but also just a Catoosa County accomplishment. It's a big thing for us.
Great job, Math Department. Sure was cool to see Superintendent Woods on campus. Nate Trollbaugh here now, and I'll bet you Superintendent Woods was not only impressed with our campus, but our staff and students as well. I wonder what his thoughts were about the beautiful Christmas decor all around the building. Christmas lights, wreath, and the magnificent tree in the main lobby are just some of the decorations in and around the school year. We talked to some of the staff and students yesterday to get their thoughts on the holiday scenery.
This year, I think that the faculty and staff did a really good job with decorating the school. We have a really big tree in our auditorium, I guess. The lights are off and it looks so good. Actually, the class that I'm in right now, we're making ornaments for that tree out of paper that we're printing out. So a lot of classes are participating, and then our library also has lots of pretty decorations, and I think that it just looks so good. And Merry Christmas.
Hi, I'm Miss Hobbs, and I love the holiday spirit. My favorite is the Christmas tree that we got that's brand new. It's really tall. I like how they dim the lights so we really see the tree and all the lights. I love green. It's my favorite color, so I love seeing all the wreaths and the green lights everywhere. I like the snowflakes in the media center, the big white ones. Those are probably my next favorite. Overall, I love Christmas.
The Christmas decorations in the school, great. I love Christmas. Really get me in the festive mood. The Christmas tree, it's amazing. Just makes me want to be in the Christmas mood. I love it.
I have to say, it does put you into a great holiday spirit. Thanks, Nate, and good job. Stephen Solomon on the mic now. And have you had the chance to purchase a sucker from one of our career tech teachers yet? Well, listen up. These suckers are only $1, and they are well worth it. Plus, the money used to purchase the sucker goes back to you, the students, that are participating in Skills USA this year. A win-win for sure. We talked to some of the CTAE teachers and students yesterday to get more information about this tasty fundraiser.
Well, Skills USA is having a pretty cool fundraiser right now. It's we're selling suckers for $1, and the money that's spent on the suckers will benefit students here at Heritage that are participating in Skills USA at region and state competitions. The suckers are $1, and we have a bunch of different flavors. I think we got cotton candy, pina colada, bubble gum, I think grape, cherry, and they're pretty big too. So you're getting a pretty big sucker for $1, and the proceeds are going to be going to a good cause. It's going to help benefit some of the students here that are taking part in Skills USA. If you'd like to get one, you can buy them from Coach Dodson upstairs and Miss Fennell down here by my classroom in the right near the gym. So help us out, enjoy a sucker. They look pretty good, and help some kids that are going to be participating in some competitions here in the next month or two.
Those do look great. Nate Trobot back now, and we want to get you to a commercial break now. But don't go away. After the break, we'll have some sports entertainment. Stick and stay. Sports is next.
Man, this parking spot sucks.
Should probably get a new parking pass.
That's perfect.
Don't get a ticket, get a parking pass, like our friend Lex here is doing. Get a parking spot of your own at the front office for the low price of $30.
Welcome into sports, everyone. Gage Brewer
and Bree Wilson here now, and we're talking some general basketball today.
Oh, yes, we are. And both the boys and girls teams were in action this past weekend.
The guys had just one Friday, while Coach Elkin's squad played Friday and Saturday.
Friday's game brought region for Northwest Whitfield to the Taj. Could our guys and girls get a win? Let's get to the game.
Yeah, so a lot of things about that game. So the first thing is we're kind of dealing with a little bit of adversity here, which I think in any season you're going to hit moments where you have more adversity than others, and right now we're in that moment. So we got quite a few kids out. Obviously, I'd had some young people step up, some people that hadn't played a lot of minutes for us on Friday. I thought that our two freshmen really responded well to the challenge and made some good plays first couple of quarters. First 2 or 3 quarters we were in the game, had a 7-point lead going into the fourth. Just ran out of gas, didn't make the plays down the stretch when we needed to, couldn't get a bucket to go for us, and then they made a run at the end to end the game and end up winning the game ultimately. So tough going. I think a lot of that has to do with some of the stuff we're going through as a team right now, injury-wise. But that we'll get some of those guys back and move forward. But I think if we had everyone healthy on Friday, it would have been a different outcome. Just still some things we need to work on.
So the game Friday went it went all right. We started good in the beginning, but it just started to we started to get tired because we didn't have that much players on the bench. One of our players ended up actually getting hurt at the beginning of the game, so we ended up not having any depth. And we did good up really and towards the end, and it just kind of we just fell short. We didn't have anywhere really to go. But we play Adairsville on Tuesday, and they're supposed to be pretty good. Hopefully we get a win because we're on kind of a losing streak right now. But I think we'll be pretty good. They're supposed to be fast and play good defense. But I think if we, just condition well and are in shape, I think we'll be fine.
The boys took on Northwest Whitfield last Friday night here at the Taj, and didn't play great. We started out really slow, fell behind Northwest. I think it got all the way to 31-11, so we weren't very impressive in the first quarter and a half of the game. and get down in that big of a hole, it's hard to come back from. But the guys didn't give up. Our goal was to try to get down under 10 points before the fourth quarter, and we did that. We got it down to 9 at, I think it was 48 or 48 to 39 going into the fourth quarter. So we gave ourselves a chance after a really awful start to come back and win the game, but we just couldn't do it. We couldn't get over the hump. They were really big, they were physical, and we had trouble getting rebounds. We could get some stops on defense, at least make them miss a couple of times, but we weren't ever able to secure the rebounds. So we got to get back to work and correct that for tonight's game against Goodairsville, because they're going to be really big and strong and athletic as well. So that's something that's probably going to be a test for us every game because of our size disadvantage. So we got to figure out ways to rebound with some of these teams, and that's what we've been doing at practice. We hope we can get back on the winning track tonight against Goodairsville. It's another region game, so we don't want to fall too far down in the region.
I feel like we as a team didn't play well on defense. We didn't talk, we didn't communicate against Northwest. And if we can just communicate and talk on defense, then it'll be a totally different story whenever we play them again.
But I can't fault the way the guys played. They played hard and fought to the very end. Just got to give Northwest some credit. They made a lot of tough shots. They hit them, and they won the game by 10, 66-56. Got to have it tonight, though. Got to play well to beat Adairsville so we can even up that region mark at 1-1.
Hey guys, I'm Connor Sparks, and welcome back to 5-Star Picks. This week for the recap. Now last week we did have some technical errors, so therefore we didn't get half the interviews that we intended to have on the show originally, leaving out Mr. Shipley and a few others. Now for last week's games, we ended up with Oregon 45 over Penn State 37, Arizona State won 45 over Iowa State 19, Georgia won 22 to Texas 19, Clemson beat SMU 34-31, and Army beat Tulane 35-17. Now on to the standings. Connor Cooper went 6-0, Chap went 6-0, Matthew went 5-1, Woot went 5-1, Mr. Shipley went 5-1, Miss Hobbs went 5-1, Lucas Henson went 4-2. Now, on to next week's games. For next week, we have the biggest game we've had on 5-Star Picks yet, and probably the biggest episode we're ever going to have. For next week's games, we have none other than the Navy-Army game. Army at 19, Navy unranked. Who will win? Let's find out in next week's episode.
You're here with Tammy Thatcher, Algebra 1 math teacher here at Heritage High School. Now, may I say how great it is to be here?
That's good to hear. What's one name what's the nickname your mom used to call you as a kid?
My mom used to call me Ladybug. But a quick side note, my dad used to call me Yammet, which is my name spelled backwards, T-A-M-M-Y,
Okay.
Y-M-M-A-T, Yammet.
Come back to Kicking It with Kelsey. Who am I here with?
Frederick.
And what's your greatest achievement in life so far?
Pushing down a tree, I guess, or building a tree house.
Come back to Kicking It with Kelsey. Who am I here with?
AD.
And what's your greatest accomplishment in life so far?
Probably getting a tattoo.
And then, what's the next question you think we should ask for Kicking It with Kelsey?
Kicking It with Kelsey. I would like to hear you ask people like in-depth details, like what's their favorite song and their song lyrics and why is that their favorite song? Yeah. You know, that'd be interesting.
Oh, okay. And then, what's a nickname your mom used to call you as a kid, or she still does now?
Air Bear.
Air Bear, why?
Because my name is Eric, and apparently I looked like a bear when I was little.
Aw. And, what's a nickname your mom used to call you as a kid?
AD.
Wow! Yeah. And then, what's your biggest achievement in life?
Whew. You know, I have so many. My children, absolutely, my children. My youngest daughter right now is out in Colorado working at a ski resort, just living her best life. So I'm really proud of her for that. And my oldest daughter is in college working on her master's in social work. So they're my biggest accomplishments, to be honest. They're the best things I've ever done.
I'm sure they'd love to see this.
Oh, I hope so. And y'all, teaching y'all. I love y'all.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay. And then what's the next question we should ask for the next Kicking It with Kelsey?
Just ask the favorite food, I guess.
Favorite food? All right, there you have it. Thank you. And then what's the next question we should ask for Kicking It with Kelsey?
What's their dream car?
All right, there you have it. Thank you.
And with that, we'll wrap up this Tuesday edition of the 5 Star News. But fear not, we'll have at least one more show for you this semester on Friday. But until then, have a great week, Heritage, and as always, stay classy.